Gentle reader, I welcome you to this tour de force of the rare and exotic foods of the surface. Thanks to the largesse of my generous and noble wife, I have had the opportunity to taste many foods of the surface and to ask the merchants who provide them of the history and nature of these unique cuisines. Here are but a few of the highlights before I delve into the full text of this book. Chut's knees. The chut is a small, flightless type of creature known as a bird. Despite having wings like a bat or beetle, it is too stupid to use them, and instead ambles pointlessly along the leaf-ridden streets of Meadburg, a city built among the thick tropical trees of sunny Meadmere. Many Meadmerish will keep chuts for food and companionship, and do not bother with leashes because the creatures are too idiotic to think to run away. Most of the chut is a scraggly little creature without much flavour and can be safely discarded, but these small, soft knees are an explosion of taste. Sweet and slightly sour, with a pleasing texture to bite into, the knees and surrounding knee jelly of hundreds of chuts will go into a single pot of chut knee. Jammed Rollie Polie. As the name suggests, the Rollie Polie is a round, fluffy creature that gets from place to place by rolling itself along the wide open plains of Cairnon, a flat region known for its population of wild orcs, which ride huge creatures known as dogs between their camp cities. Rollie Polies are the staple food of most of the predators of the Cairnese plains, but fortunately they reproduce so excessively that they maintain their numbers despite how many are eaten. Possessing only small, stubby legs, they have perfected the art of giving themselves a single solid push with their limbs and then withdrawing them into their body, allowing them to roll as much as 100 feet at a time. To properly serve Rollie Polie, it must first be jammed. This consists of capturing a Rollie Polie live and then shaving off its distinctive blue, pink or white fur to reveal the spongy golden flesh beneath, then tricking it into launching itself into a small space in which it becomes trapped, or as they say on the surface, jammed. The creature becomes anxious at its capture and secretes a thick, sweet syrup in an attempt to unstick itself, which is appropriately termed jam. The creature is then killed and its thick flesh removed, rolled into a parcel and baked. Jammed Rollie Polie is an excellent dessert and I would highly recommend it. Sandwiches. Do not be fooled by the name. The sandwich is not actually a type of spellcaster. Instead, it is a variety of the witch, a large predatory plant found across the surface, whose leaves change from a thick, bready texture to a classical leaf and then to a thin, meaty texture as you progress toward the centre of the plant. People are often confused as to which specific leaf they should eat, hence why it is called the witch, due to the sense of confusion. The sandwich is a specific variety of the plant, found in the deserts of Wending, much smaller than the classic witch and with a much more palatable taste. After harvesting the plant, the chef presses the leaves together so that the bready leaves are on the outside with the green and meaty leaves within, allowing the combination of multiple flavours in a highly portable package. Parstar. Parstars are a type of creature or possibly plant found in the Tyrian Sea. They come in many shapes and sizes, from the more recognisable ravioli, which has a classical yellowish pastar skin around its tasty organ package, often taking the star shapes that give pastars their name, to the long strands of spaghetti that grow like weeds from the ocean floor and must be harvested by divers. Goes well with a sauce made from the toma's toes. Muffins. Adult muffins are entirely undesirable for the menu, as they assume the form of a large beetle-like creature with a very sour flesh and not a great deal of it, having given way to hard chitin to protect themselves against candy cranes, their natural predator. Nor are they desirable when fresh hatched, as their initial grub-like form is highly toxic. For the best experience, one must harvest the muffin during their chrysalis stage, when the grub transforms into a plump, spongy, and often sweet sort of lump. Muffins that undergo metamorphosis in colder regions are likely to secrete icing, a rare delicacy that is even sweeter than muffin flesh. Skilled farmers will feed the muffin grubs blue berries before their transformation, producing the blueberry muffin, my personal favourite. Spotted dick. The rarest and most desirable of surface foods. Ordinary dicks abound on the surface. One cannot go into any populated place without running into at least one dick on your travels. Dicks often retreat to closed, concealed spaces where they will congregate in number, but present a regular threat to surface dwellers, as a dick may appear at any moment to ruin your day. Dicks can be highly aggressive, and once a dick has taken an interest in you, it can take a lot of work to shake them. Believe it or not, some go out of their way to find dick, but a true connoisseur searches for the particular breed of spotted dicks. These dicks are rare, and often require much coaxing to get them to emerge from hiding, then firm handling to bring them under control. Once aroused, it can take a great deal of effort to bring them down. The spotted dick, once cut and properly prepared, goes excellently with a unique dish called custard, which...
Perrin, dearest, another surface trader has arrived.
Utu's fangs! What a delight! I must finish this anon. Perhaps they have jammed tart, or bubbled squeak. Ho!